Hello everybody and welcome to my last month of 2021 phone review video. So I've gotten all these and I didn't really have official reviews for all of these weeks later, days later. So why not do a 2-month with the iPhone 13 Pro Max, and then with the Pixel 6 line, it's been about a month since I got them. Give or take a couple days. So you guys know that my Google Pixel 6 was a replacement of the Pixel 3 XL. The trading credit made it pretty much free except for tax. My Pixel 6 Pro replaced my Note on the Jump on Demand, and then my iPhone 13 Pro Max replaced the 12 Pro Max on Jump on Demand also. So this one was one I started with in the way of the Pixel line, and this is the one I wanted to review. The flat screen and the really nice plastic texture on the edges as you go around. It has the same usual USB-C on the bottom, the microphone, headphone, or the microphone and the speaker. The headphone area is right there where I have the light shining on it. Then you've got antenna bars, another microphone, power, volume, nothing, and then SIM card tray on this side with no expandable. But the highlight of this phone is these bars with the cameras in it and everything. Now you can tell you have two cameras here. You have the laser focus and then you have the flash. Over here you've got the two cameras and then the telescopic one, and then laser and the flash. Now this bar pops out on the side and makes it so it doesn't rock on the desk, which is something that's just absolutely awesome. So at this moment in time, if you haven't kept up, the first time ever, and I think it's because the Tensor chip is just different than the usual Snapdragon chips, they have delayed the December patch that they put out once a month on the 5th of the month. So I actually forced to install the... Actually, no, it's not this one, is it? I think it's the Pixel 6 Pro that I forced to update to Android 12 December patch. I'm going to double check myself real quick. Scrolling down to about... And I went to the wrong screen. System. Yes, there it is. Yeah. So, the Pixel 6 Pro that I use on a daily is running the December patch, and this one is still running the November patch. And I actually just ran the update on the page, and it still says that there's no update on January 1st. Well, I guess I can run it again. Oh yeah, this is on Wi-Fi, yeah. So check just now and there's still no update, even for January. There's just a whole delay in patch issues, so they're working it out. The phone is great. This one is very much like a Samsung with the curved glass on the side and the steel or heavy aluminum edges. You have an antenna band area for the 5G stuff, which is funny that you don't have it up here, but then you have a plastic edge, so I think that's the thing there. Same layout on the bottom, and same SIM card tray on this side. Now, if I had to say which one is better, I would say the value is here. This one was originally my plan, but then I was like, I feel like I should still update from the Note to the 6 Pro and just see how it is, and it ended up I really liked it, so I wanted to stick with it. I have this awesome like plastic screen protector by AM Film, but it actually curves the glass and it's attached to it, and you can like put your fingernail into this plastic thing and it'll show up, but it'll heal itself. See, I actually put my fingernail into it, give it like, I don't know, 20 minutes and it'll be gone. I mean, anything heavy and it won't do it, but just like simple little things in your pocket won't screw things up. Bigger screen, 6.1, 6.7. These two are identical in the size of screen, I guess you would say. It definitely feels like this screen is smaller on this one, but you know, life goes on. And you know, usually when I have an Android and I have an iPhone, I flip-flop back and forth. But something about the Pixel and the Tensor chip and the voice to text and things like that, that's all done on board. It's not sent out off the phone and processed and then sent back. The accuracy, I'm not the best when it comes to grammar, if I had to say myself, but just speaking into this phone, into the texting on Discord or texting in the Google messaging app, it'll put explanation, commas, periods, things like that, which is really kind of fun. But they have not brought that technology to the Gboard keyboard on iOS. I do still love my iPhone. I just find it really hard at this moment in time to flip back to it. Every time I put my SIM card into that phone from my Pixel 6 Pro, it's usually only in there for about an hour. I usually was able to flip back and forth. But I've gotten over the iMessage thing for the moment. I still rock my, which is charging, actually, my Apple Watch. There's supposedly a Pixel Watch coming out this year. I can say that now because we're in 2022. I thought it would come out sooner, but I guess I'm crazy to think that they would have done such a big shift right after purchasing Fitbit, Google that is. But you can see the color difference between the Seafoam color down here. And I love the accent color up top. This is more of a white with a little bit of a gray top. It's less noticeable, especially under this flash. But anywho, you're seeing what I'm using. This one, I'd have to say right at the moment, is mostly just sitting, not doing too much. But it is definitely like a phone that I will own in 2 years without a question of a doubt with the trading credits. And this one will probably eventually go away as it jumps into either the S22 or another Pixel down the line. But I wanted to have the latest Pixel as something that I can own. And the fact that the Pixel 3 XL was only worth about $60, $70 to sell to someone, and T-Mobile took it in as a full credit trade towards the new Pixel. This has an amazing battery. It's got all the same tech as this one. The only differences are the screen size, the battery is slightly smaller, and then you have the telescopic, which honestly, I don't even use that much. It's great. The cameras have come a long way, let me say. They've come a long way since like the Pixel 3, because they didn't actually change the camera hardware over the course of like the 5, the 4, and the 3, and maybe even the 2. So this is the first time you had actual camera module changes. But overall, all three of these phones are amazing. If I said one over the other, this has the best value. It's only $599. This is $899, and that's the Pro Max. So I think that was $11 for the bigger screen. And a little bit more RAM. This has 8 gigs of RAM. This has 12 gigs of RAM. That has 8 or 6, but that's iOS, so it's completely different. But anywho, what else? Cases are great. MagSafe works. Wireless charging on all of them. Reverse charging. If you drop something on top, you can charge it through the phone. Just the Tensor chip is really shown to be very powerful. I've got this awesome game that I've been playing on Android, just because it's easier on there. And I can dedicate and play that on here without any cell service. But what else? The screen, obviously, on the iPhone is amazing. I still use Dolby Atmos with spatial audio with my AirPod Maxes and my AirPod Pros. They also work on here without the spatial audio and the Dolby Atmos. That's something that just hasn't come to Android, the Android version of Apple Music quite yet. But I hope you guys enjoyed this, month-long review for the Pixel 6s and the 2-month review with the iPhone 13 Pro Max. I know I didn't really focus on it too much. This phone hasn't changed that much over time physically. You know, you've got your stainless steel bar, you got your 5G antenna bar, power button on this side, and then you got your volume rocker with the SIM card tray and the sleep wake. But the phone weight is really nice. The color, with that flash on it, looks really nice, but it's almost like a gray in real life. It doesn't look as blue, as Sierra blue as it is. But maybe I'll find a way to get back to this. They made the notch a little smaller across, but it got a little fatter this way, just by a hair. You can actually see it with the screen protector on there. That's from the 13 Pro, so you can see how much smaller the notch is. And then you can see just how a hair of it is fatter. Supposedly, they're switching to a pinhole that's like an kind of an oval where it would still have the sensors. I don't know how they can do that, but you know, everything can get smaller if they can work hard at it. So we'll just see what happens with the iPhone 14 that comes out this year, or the 15 that comes out next year in 2023. So anyways, guys, have a great day. Thank you for watching. Comment, subscribe, and like this video if you liked it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.